Good afternoon. Welcome to my secondary channel, the number one grinder, real talk. This is y'all truly the number one grinder. This is another underrated men's talk. This is part two. Mm. Hurting each other as black men is part two. The part one I did, the one I did earlier, that's part one. But that I was chopping it up. That one I was chopping it up with my brother Evil Sosa. And it's gonna be a part two. Now it's gonna be a man's perspective. Man perspective. You know, I've seen a whole lot of y'all in the space. Some that I know, and even some that gotta deal with. Y'all pathetic. Y'all think it's okay that another man assault another man. That's abuse. But you know the media ain't gonna want to talk about it. And you have other men is defending what Will Smith did to Chris Rock. But what y'all fail to understand, what goes around comes around. Now Jada has suffered a disease. Hey, we should get better. But she always been that one very manipulative. Now, if you go back and listen, what me and Brother Evil Sosa was chopping it up of this issue, what happened, you will hear the Jews of my late father's side and my late mother's side, and I'm talking about women, has dropped on me and others about women, especially toxic women. So you're going to hear some things that I advise you. If you're all about the truth, you stay here. But if not, I know who you are. Jada had she had a guy in the house. Thought he was helping her, but she tricked him. And Will Smith then took it well. Why you didn't go after him, Will Smith? And you still got these other men out here think it's okay to assault another man. But I ain't gonna talk about some of the women because we already know how some of the women feel for us as black men. And even men, period. And also it caused a further dividing of genders. And I know they're gonna be underrated. You need to tell the men they gotta stop talking about us. You gotta stop. How can I? Hey, underrated. You gotta stop. You guys tell the lady stop talking about us. How can I? And the sad thing about it, the family is infected over this. That's the sad thing about it. I got you. I got you at this intro. Don't worry about it. I got you. I see you. I just got to get this off. There's nothing funny that a man or woman assault each other. Chris Rock is a comedian. He been cracking jokes a long time. Best in the business. Joke is funny, and all of a sudden, boom, you gonna slap another man. For what? That makes you feel good, Will Smith? Just like you have a family, Chris Rock have a family too. But you know, the people, the mainstream media, the Oscars, and I hope y'all hear, y'all don't care about that. And shout out to brother Angry Man. Shout out to you. He played a clip on his last live was Denzel was talking about that what he was saying, that the higher you get, the devil's gonna come after you. You know, and he made a valid point. Talk to the wrong person. Why you didn't say that to Will Smith? It's always the ones, the men that always want to take up of toxic feminine. But when a man stands for masculinity, they don't want to take up for that. Nah, they don't want to take up for that. So this is men's only. I want men to come up here. I want you to voice your opinion and tell her how you feel, but be respectable. Because I'm not going to be here long. I'm not going to be here long. It has to be order as us as men. It has to be order. And if that woman is not willing to follow the righteous way, she needs to be gone. And just as women, if man is not being in order, he needs to be gone. See, I'm fair. Man, if the women of my late father's side and my late mother's side would have seen this, they would have shook their head. I know that my moms would have said, shame on you, Jada, to put your man in a certain position, to hurt another person. Oh, what did you talk? I'm a woman. I know. We have power. But you know, you're gonna have some people, oh, they married, he needed to defend his wife. There's no doubt about it. He needed to defend his wife. But there is a better way to do it. Just like other ones in the space say, why you didn't have no smoke for the others? That's for others, Will Smith. That's a legit, that is a legit question. It's not funny, man. It's not funny because I was hit by a woman for nothing. Even if I walk away, I still get hit. So it's not funny. And also, I'm saying this, my late aunt, she used to tell this woman, it's like, how about that man going to hit you? If you hit him, he hit you, he's wrong. It's really effed up, man. I really effed up, man. George, I'm gonna hit you up after this intro, man. Be back. Wow. Wow. I'm back. Let me read this out. Just remember us as the righteous ones. We are still winners. That's the real, the number one grinder. Just remember that. Just remember that. Remember that. Mhm. Let me hit that. Okay, I know you're here. What's going on, brother?
What's up? How you doing?
I could be better, but I'm here.
hmm So it was wow. I mean, I didn't like somebody sent me a link to that. What happened? I was surprised. What? I mean, Chris and Will have been friends for years. I mean, he was on episode of Fresh Prince of Bel Air. When he played, he played two characters. He played a comedian, and he played his sister. And you would think, and if you look at some of the clips, you can see how Will was laughing for a good bit. But then Jada, she did a little thing, and she got Will P whipped, and it's just and Chris, he should have been, and Chris, he's from Brooklyn. You would think he would be, but problem is like when a lot of these rappers and all these entertainers grew up hard lives, when they get to a certain success, they forget that
Mm-mm.
yeah,
No, I'm not. I'm no. Disagree. No.
they do.
No, I'm not. I'm not
They
letting. I'm
they
not. I'm not. I'm not letting you
they
slide.
do.
I'm
Now,
not letting.
I know you don't want to say, but
Mm-mm.
they do. Sometimes they forget that
No,
when you see a man coming at you like that, be prepared. Like you I both know in boxing, always protect yourself at all times. Now, like I said, what Will did was wrong, and Chris should have been prepared for when he was about to come up
Chris
here.
is a comedian.
Yes,
That's
he is
what
a
they do.
comedian.
And I'm
He
gonna
yes, I know, but still,
still
this
what you so
this
so.
man,
Come
he
on.
hits you. You should have went to his ass.
Went to what?
You should have, I mean, I'm people who say that they're wondering why didn't he like yeah I'm
No.
I'm saying it was a bit, but sometimes you just have to you know I mean, it's crazy or just a while back there was a fighter named Jose Masvidal who fought against Kobe Covington. He hit him and it was like weeks after the fight. He attacked the man weeks after the fight. You know,
Nah, I'm not. Oh, there's a better way to do. There's a better way to. Chris Rock is a family man too, and
yeah, I know.
I'm saying like this. Jade, see, let's take the disease out the way because I know people want to talk about the disease. Jada always been a manipulative person. Like
Mhm.
I said before, go to my last live that I did with Evo Sosa. You get what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this: no matter how people saying it, no matter people want to clown on it, when you assault another person, nothing good is going to happen to you. And then other people going to keep on saying it's okay. I'm letting you know I'm going to see you in a different light. Assault is an assault. He
Mhm.
is a comedian. That's what comedians do. And Jada and Will, y'all been in this business for a long time. Enough is enough. What's up, brother Uncut? If you wants to cut, who wants to get on? This is men's talk. The link is in the chat. I believe the link. I believe the link is in the chat. Oh, hold on. We're gonna get Brother Duke in the building. Salute to you, brother.
What up? What up? What up? Can you hear me?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, no. I'm just listening to y'all, man. Y'all got it. Go ahead. I got it.
Whatever you will say, you go ahead because I got to take care of something in the chat.
No, I'm just saying. So what's up, George? What's up with you, man?
How you doing, brother Duke? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through.
No doubt, no doubt. What's your take on this situation, man? What's going on with you,
It's
man? What's
just
your take on
crazy. You would think, how most definitely will know how Chris is. Chris has always been, controversial. Like I said, we all remember one of his famous skits, from Big and Black, when he said, black people versus niggas, and I like the word that. And he knows he's always been controversial. Wild. Now, what happened? Will could have said, hey, Chris, after the thing, Chris said, hey, Chris, man, you know what? You know how Jada feels about this. You think you can go over and say you're sorry a little bit or something, He could have done that. But you know what? I think he was pulling his inner Richard Williams when he went up on stage like that. I think he got too far in the character, like when Heath Ledger was playing the Joker, and he got so far into the character that he was just thinking he was killing a bunch of people. I think that's what happened to Will.
Mm-hmm. My thing is this, man. It's like this, George. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like this, man. It's like what happened last night. People got to realize this is not like at your local auditorium. You know what I'm saying? And this is on the global stage, and more importantly, it's in front of a lot of black people who look up to these two guys. You know what I'm saying? Because they at the pinnacle of their career. You know what I'm saying? One in the comedic field, and then actor as well. So we can't be up there doing stuff like that at the height of it. Because my thing is this, like, so what's going to happen next? So because here's the thing, the comedians that's a lesser comedian, they're going to use this as material right here. This is material. So what we're going to do, take a flight and go slap them? Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? You can't just go around putting your hands on people, you know what I'm saying, just because you feel slighted, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. It just doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Because what Will Smith did, when he went up there and slapped that dude, he went up there and slapped Chris Rock. What he said was like, look, you know what I'm saying? I know you're a comedian and you're doing your job, but fuck that. I feel slighted. My wife feels slighted, so I'm going to take care of that. You can't do that. You can't do that. And then, first thing, it's an assault. Second thing, in the light, how black people look at that, you know what I'm saying? Black boys and girls, stuff like that. Imagine if they was to start fighting. 2 50-year-old black iconic dudes up there on the stage fighting. How would that look to the rest of the black, especially kids? So no, I ain't going with that, fam, because it's one of those things where we can't be doing that stuff like that, man. We can't sit there and say that it's okay and it's all right and stuff like that. Friends or not, we can't be doing that shit. You got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it just don't make sense the way he did. Because a lot of people thought it was like staged. Now it's kind of people say because the Hollywood actors they know how to do slaps and hits like that. But from what I'm getting from information, it was they really, that was a real slap. Because I didn't really, like I say, because I hadn't watched the Oscars in years. Chris, he hosted the Oscars a few times. This year they had to get 3 hosts. They wanted just to make Chris the main host. Because he wouldn't have to be in that situation. And also one thing is that he was you should have put him far away. From the stage. I mean, you're gonna talk about the man's wife. You're gonna talk about it. And you should you be choiceful of your words. Sometimes I learned that myself coming up because my mom saying, because George, sometimes you say things, you say the truth, but sometimes the truth is something some people don't want to hear.
I get George. This one, see, no. Today I'm not having that. No. Chris is a comedian. This is what he do. This is what he do.
I know. Calm down. Turn it down a little bit.
I'm not. No. This is my channel. I'm gonna say what I want. This is it. No,
but I'm a guest. Am I a guest? Am I allowed to say?
Let me get this out. Then you can rock it. Yes. We have to understand the history of Will and Jada, and that is the problem. We giving excuses out to certain people that are toxic. And I'm sorry. Listen, if it's a rat in the house, it's a rat in the house. You want to get that out, get it out. And you go roll with that. Let me go handle some.
Go ahead. Hello?
I'm gonna just say this, man. It's for me, like I think all of us is probably in the same age bracket. And I'm gonna say this, not making fun of alopecia, none of that stuff, but that joke was actually lightweight. Because if you go back to some of the comedic greats, Red Fox, Richard Pryor, Bernie Mac, Corey Holcomb, you know what I'm saying? Robin Harris, man, that right there was lightweight. You know what I'm saying? And it was just one of those things. Like I said, when you're looking at it, if you look at any screenshot, when you see Will slap him, it almost looks staged. But what I told Grinda was, what I did was, I went on YouTube, I went to the Guardian, and I looked at it again. And this time on YouTube, I slowed the speed down to a quarter of a speed, the slowest it can get. And I watched that shit. And that was a real slap. That was a real slap. And to me, I think it's a bigger issue than just that right there. There's some other shit going on other than just that slap right there. You got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the thing is that it's just it's going to be something that's going to reverberate through the Hollywood thing, especially in Black Hollywood. Right there, Will was sitting not that far for Lupita Nyong'o. Her, she was in 7 Years a Slave, and she's in the Black Panther movie. And
Right.
it's been almost a couple of years since the passing of Chadwick Boseman, and it was when that long ago. It's just remember the back of the day, Black people couldn't even go to the Oscars. Hattie McDaniel, who won for Best Supporting Actress in Gone with the Wind, she couldn't even get her own award. And it's been almost 20 years since Halle Berry was the first Black woman to win for Best Actress.
Let me say this, George. Let me hop in there real. Let me say this because I gotta get out of here. And isn't it funny? Now, let me correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it Will and Jada was the same two a couple years back? Was sitting there saying boycott the Oscars? Wasn't they the same two? Wasn't they saying boycott us? Now they sitting in the front row.
Yeah.
See,
those exact ones.
And don't forget. Remember years ago when they wasn't going to allow any performances of rap on the Grammy. And a lot of rappers boycott. I remember that because Kumo D came out there. He did that little rap melody, and you had Salt and Pepper, you had Kid and Play, most definitely PE, and also you had Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Now people forget that Will boycotted those Grammys those years.
Yeah, and now you're sitting in the front row, mad at a slight joke. You know what I'm saying? At your wife's up there. Because my thing is this. Again, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna end with this right here, guys. So in the next time, because here's the thing, here's what's gonna happen. Right now, you see a lot of memes going around with the pursuit of slappiness and all that good stuff. Here's the thing: in the next coming week or two, I guarantee you're gonna end up seeing Jada Smith, and some army fatigues, and over there it's gonna be the caption G.I. Jane Part 2. It's coming. And so what you gonna do then, Will? You gonna go after everybody who put up that meme? You see what I'm saying? It's coming.
I might make the meme. Let me jump in.
For real, right?
I might make it.
Because
I'm sick
right?
of this. Because honestly, let's be real with this. Jada Pinkett has had short hair most of her career.
Preach.
So
now dirty shame.
She got alopecia. That's a curse because she's been cursing her family. She does nothing positive other than anecdotally give to charity. And that's because Will is giving to charity.
Facts.
Let's keep it real. She has disgraced this man and multiple other men on her red table talk that she would not even have if she want Will Smith's wife. She's disgraced men every time she has an interview. She's usually trying to piss on some Black man. Will Smith thought it was funny because he understands, okay, they're going to say some disrespectful stuff. And also, it was a joke. So I'm just going to laugh it off. He laughed it off. He saw her attitude, and then he turned around and wanted to show off. And yes, he went to somebody who he knew he could get away with that from.
Mm-hmm.
He's here on a big stage. He know he was up for an award that he was most likely going to get, because they tell you ahead of time is you're more than likely going to get it. They'll tell you at best either you already got it or it's between you and such, usually being one person. So with that being said,
on time. No, go ahead. Go finish.
So with that being said, he knew he was getting an award. He's sitting here, they were just boycotting just last year. I believe it was last year. It was boycotting. Oh, why? But now you get a battery in your back because you get an award. Jada has slapped you around for the last few years. like I said on my brother channel, very simply, it's crazy to me. You don't have to cuss in your records, but now you cussing at the Oscars. Now you sit here and you slapping Chris Rock, but you ain't say nothing to August Alsina.
Facts.
He was putting more than just dirty jokes on your wife.
Facts, man. Facts. Say it again.
And he's not the only person she's been with.
Right.
And they say, oh, well, we're not cheating because we know each other or doing whatever, and we tell each other. No, she tell you, I'm about to get some strange, and you will have to get some more change. Every time Will Smith start getting a dad bod, she makes fun of that. She'll come back out and talk about exercising because she's stunting on him. She gets to stun on you all the time, and now one person makes a joke that she don't like, she ball her face, and then she look at you like, what you gonna do?
Right.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is laugh. Let me say something. You the bald-headed B? You the uncontrollable bald-headed B? You know what the B stand for. I just don't curse. You out here and you barking and snarling and shaking it like a dog and all this other kind of crap. But I'm supposed to shut up and take that from you and from everybody else. But now Chris Rock say one joke, oh, it's out of control. And then Chris Rock, I think Chris Rock should slay him. Chris Rock should slay him. Chris Rock was about to. He was like, I could. And he was like, no, I'm going to hold myself together.
And I'm gonna say
Chris
this
Rock
quick.
should have slayed him.
Let me
And
say
let
this real
Will
quick.
Smith charge the stage and hit him with an uppercut. That's
Let me
what
say
I
this
really
quick.
should have did.
Let me hop
If
in
he
there
hit
real
him
quick.
with at least a joke uppercut, because honestly, Will Smith, he talks junk to other people. He's a snobbish type dude. He's not nice and lovely and everything else. Why do you think he got rid of dark-skinned Aunt Viv? It was because it was a dark-skinned dude who was skinny, who he know ain't about that life. He wouldn't have slapped Denzel Washington like that.
Or the question is, if it was Martin Lawrence, because you know Martin got hands. Martin used to box. If that was Martin Lawrence doing that, would he done that to Martin?
Nope.
He wouldn't even slap Martin. And Martin is smaller than Chris Rock.
Let me say this stuff. And then the way I reacted, listen, I'm just outraged what's going on, but I've apologized because this is my channel. But I'm saying the message behind it, I'm not taking it back. I am not taking it back. But I will say this. Don't think I'm me born and raised in Brooklyn. I'm telling y'all, Chris Rock knows people. He's no goons. Okay? To his brother, Tony Rock, they know goons. Okay? And I'm not saying, oh yeah, Brooklyn is bad. I'm talking about in our community, around the country, one way or the other, we know goons. They looking at that. And I guarantee you, yo, Chris Rock, what's good, man? You know, I see what happened. Nah. Left hand. Yo, I'm just saying. See, we have to understand this too. When you slap that man, you slap his family. You slap the people that they truly love. You slap a person that do something for the community. And you know what I'm saying? We deal, like we talked to Big Dude. Big Dude, you could vouch for this. We dealing with sick people.
Facts.
We dealing with people that look for Chris Rock to get them up so they could be better by themselves. When you take that away, no matter if you old, no matter if you young, the universe will come back to you. Now, I'm talking at the spiritual and cultural aspect right now. Will was not a good person for a long time. He did a lot of dirt. And
Facts.
And Denzel, what you say, talking about the devil in this, you need to tell, you know what I'm saying? You need to tell, yo, that's a wrong thing to do. Tyler Perry, that's a wrong thing. You should never hit a black man. But we have to understand there's a lot of hitting dirty, covenant, no good sucker boys. So they're gonna do whatever they can to emasculate another black man anyway that like us, that stick up our masculinity. So that I might do a live about that maybe this week. No, I ain't gonna do it this week because I got things.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do it next week. I got things coming next week. Don't do it next week. But I'm just saying this, that's another aspect. We can't talk about this over here. We can't talk about it. But I'm just saying, you affect somebody else's family, and you think, well, that you can get away from it. And Denzel, and I'm gonna say this, Denzel, and you know, and that other twiggly wiggly boy, Tyler. I see you like back ends and all that. We know about you.
Yeah.
Oh
Let
no,
me say this real quick, Ron. Let me get in there real quick, Ron, before I get out of here.
yeah.
Check this out. A few months ago, maybe not even 2 months ago, you had Tommy Sotomayor get into an altercation with this chick, right? This chick. So when the chick hit Tommy, everybody was sitting there saying, "Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself." Now all of a sudden, this right here come full circle. Now all of a sudden, we'll go up there and hit Chris Rock. Now everybody's saying, "Oh, he was being honorable. He was honoring his wife." You know what I'm saying? See, that's that bullshit. So I'm saying that's that bullshit at its highest level, because even I don't even follow Tommy. I don't even like Tommy. But when Tommy got hit, they were everybody saying why he said that to her, why he did this to her. See what I'm saying? For the level of decorum that Chris Rock had in that moment shows a lot. And I'm glad he did, because again, I don't want to see Chris Rock and Will Smith up there rolling around on the stage at 50 plus years old. I don't want to see that. But the thing is, the hypocritical shit is, when Tommy got hit, it was like, damn, even though it was a soft ass hit, that little soft ass right hook, that shit couldn't do nothing for me. Everybody was talking about that little bullshit ass hit. But this right here, when he smacked him, now it's all of a sudden he's honoring his wife. He's doing that bullshit. I call it bullshit, man. So that's my thing going. I gotta get out here, fellas.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
Salute, man. Peace to you guys, man. Y'all be easy,
Yeah.
all right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna reach out to you
Yeah.
later, brother.
All right, peace.
If John Witherspoon was alive, it'd be like that scene from Bang Marcus. I heard you got pussy whip. We whip that pussy. Bang, 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 bang. And that's what happened to Will. He got pee whipped. And like I said before, he was laughing because I saw some clips from it, because people talk about somebody say, people send me stuff or they post it on Facebook or IG, and I saw some videos say, hey, he's sitting there laughing. You can see Jada when she rolled her eyes and like that, and Jada knows Chris. You know how Chris is. I know she's going through something. There's been people who had cancer, who lost their shaved their head, got head shaved, and people might joke about it because they could take it good humor, because sometimes the laugh is the best medicine, especially when you're going through something hard, go through hardship. You don't want to take yourself too seriously, and I feel you get a joy from when somebody, especially like Chris Rock, Chris, if I was Dave Chappelle, I don't know, Dave, he's type of brother, he'll do about the same thing because they come from the same school. They like I said, you say underrated, they're standing comedians. That's true, but I think with Jada, she took it too seriously. Will should have, been a little bit say, hey, baby, you know how Chris is, what, it's nothing, nothing slight to you. He's not picking on you. He just, he just, doing his joke because, being out here the Oscars is boy shit. So, we need something to laugh at.
Man, he was roasting. That's what he does. That's the type of comedian he is. He roasts people, period. And then Jada, can't nobody say nothing to Jada, but she's supposed to be able to say everything she want, whenever she want, talk about whoever she want, however she want. She's not a comedian. She's barely an actress.
And you remember that time when Chris was hosting the MTV Awards, and and he came out right after Marilyn Manson did the Beautiful People song. And he said, run the church right now, or you're going to hell. And that's I was watching that's Chris. I was laughing my brains out because I did like Marilyn Manson back then, and Chris being funny. I like that too, and I mean, it's just but like I said,
that's what I'm saying. It's like you can have jokes on Jesus, but you can't have jokes on bald-headed Jada.
Yeah. Let's get Cool Gents in the building. Cool Gents in the building. What's going on, bro? You come
What's
on.
going on, JT? How you doing? How y'all fellas doing?
I'm all right, man. What's your input on this, please?
So I said I wasn't gonna talk about this, but yesterday, I've seen it, when I was busy, and from what I've seen, I understand this is wife and all, but in my personal opinion, it was really disrespectful what he did to Chris Rock though. Like, what was that same energy you had for Officer Alcino?
Bingo.
Wife guts. And now you want to take it out on another black man, though. I'm gonna tell you, man, it's a lot of women that's the problem. Like women like Jada Pinkett Smith, but he didn't ever put women like her in check, though. You know what I'm saying? None of these other type of dudes. So it's like I understand you got a lot of shit that was going on with the memes and stuff like that off the social media, but it was really on call for it. Truth be told, though, man, he was in the wrong. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But she's still a little Tupac though, man. Regardless, I think she still don't respect Will at all, man. She doesn't respect Will Smith.
I would say,
and that's the biggest thing too, is that this man sat here and walked up and slapped him. He could have said, keep my wife's name out your mouth, or hey, you going too far. Him saying that would have checked him. You slapping this man, Chris Rock should sue him for everything. The I Am Legend 2 they talking about coming out, that should have Chris Rock on it. Everything Will Smith got his name on, it should turn to Chris Table Talk.
I think if Johnny Crocker was live, he would love to take this lawsuit, or he can probably go with that chick, Gloria Allred, who remember the one who had that case with the girl who sued Usher about getting STD when Usher didn't mess with you. I mean, it happens too often, especially when black celebrities, like how people say like this is not like a Source Awards, or like or Soul Trade Awards. This was the Oscars, and you can't better take care of the situation where like you said, this man, for years. You came up about the same time when Chris was doing rap and being when Chris was doing comedy, working with people like Eddie Murphy, you coming up about the same time doing your rap tour, you got the TV show, you had Chris on there on an episode, and you are, like I said, that part of that. I think there's a picture of him. I think I got a picture of him standing with Dave Chappelle, Chris, and also I think Samuel Jackson all together. You men who stand all together as symbol of black wealth and success. You can't say I think Diddy, he was like on Chris. I said, Chris, man, I mean, he wanted to try because he felt like what Will was unfair. And this is Diddy we're talking about, Diddy, and it's just wild. You would think that Will a little bit more tact. You could have said something stupid to Chris, and Chris will laugh it off. You'll bounce off each other, and then later on we go to the side saying, man, you know how Jada's going through because then understand.
I want to say this.
No, hold. I gotta get this brother LCN Logan.
Salute,
I gotta get him in. Go ahead. Get your thing in, man. Welcome, Doug. Thanks for coming.
Appreciate
welcome.
it. Salute, George. Salute, CR, brother. Cool, gent. Salute.
Salute, bro.
Well, personally, with the whole situation, I think it's in a way a humiliation ritual. The emasculation of the heterosexual black man is at an all-time high when you really look at it, and it just shows like how a lot of women love to dish shit out but can't take it themselves because it's so easy to laugh and mock a man on a lot of things, but when the same thing is being done onto you, now you want to play the whole victim role. You know what I'm saying? And that in that whole situation, that was an embarrassment for a lot of black men. Like honestly, even watching the video, like I kind of get I get secondhand embarrassment watching it because it's like Will Smith going on and just slapping Chris. And I was watching Ringo's video, and it looks staged when you look at it and stuff like that. But it's a shame that that's what's going on, and it just shows you how a lot of that was just basically a modern day Ahab and Jezebel. If you really look at the whole situation, like that was a modern day Ahab and Jezebel, and Jada Pinkett Smith has something on him because it's like without Will Smith, like let's be honest, Jada Pinkett Smith is just like her whole platform is just built off of gossip and backbiting and spreading lies and just putting out your whole business for the whole world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and let me say this though, and Cool Jen, I want you to follow what you were saying, son. I didn't want to cut you. I want you to follow. I want you to say what you have to say.
Yeah.
This is the same Jada Smith, her mother, Jada Smith's mother, got the nerve to talk about the man, the father that she married for all these years. Was the R? I'm gonna say the R word.
Oh,
The R word.
yeah.
This is public, yo. Oh yeah, he R me. So what? So this is what I'm saying that, and I know. Oh yeah. Ebo Sosa came into the building too. Me and him was talking about this a few hours ago. I want you to go back and listen to it. He was breaking down about how the marriage part about it. We were talking about different things. This is a part two. This part two of us as men talking. But me and him did a special chop up. I need you need to please go listen through it and share this out. It is very important. But this is the same person. This is her mother had victimized the man, and he was not there to defend himself. And then I'm saying this with respect, and I want people to listen to me very loud and clear. Underrated Darkness, aka Underrated One, aka I've got a new name, the BK Black Boss. I want you to listen very loud and clear. I am observing too. I am looking too. And I'm saying this. If I know any of y'all in the near future that y'all thinking that you could assault a black man, or you could assault anybody, that you are practice egotistical things, and then at the same time you smile in my face. Don't come to this channel. Don't be around me. There are quite a few people, and we're talking as a man right now, that it's okay to emasculate a heterosexual man, no matter if they're young or they older. It has to be just like me and Ebo Sosa said last a few hours ago. It has to be order. And if that woman is not willing to follow the righteous order that God laid upon you, you let her go. Black woman, if that man is not withholding the order that protect you, and he offers up some things, let him go. But we gonna keep it as a man today, because this is man's talk. Enough is enough. And personally, people like Will Smith, I'm telling you, they would have got dealt with. And I'm just saying like this, and I'm not practicing violence on him. Chris Rock, like from Brooklyn, New York, like I am. It ain't over. Okay? But as me want to practice spirituality, put God first, I'm just saying, Will Smith, I hope God have mercy on you and your family, because y'all gonna need it. You're gonna need it. And anybody that surrounded by y'all, have mercy on them. Have mercy on you, because see people want to talk about the me thing and this and that, but what about the families be affected? Go ahead, Cool Tate.
You know what? If I was Will, he should have dropped Jada a long time ago, man. My personal opinion though, man. A lot of women like that put spells on men like that and turn into like simps. And that's why you got a simp nation right now. And I totally agree with what Logan said. He took the words right out of my mouth. It was definitely a ritual though, bro. It was definitely a ritual, man.
Not to cut you off, Cool Jen, check this out. Yeah, I didn't see one of her Red Table talks about that Yoni steam.
Yoni steam.
Yoni steam. Like she's talking about Yoni steam to clear out her cooch and how to make it tighter and stuff. And like,
Ooh,
bro,
whoa! I just ate now. Come on now.
I'm sorry. But like, you need to watch that video that Newbie was talking about how Jada Pinkett Smith is doing Yoni steams and how, you know, a lot of women have talked about how you're entering a spirit and stuff. Bro, let me tell you something. There's a lot of witchcraft I believe Jada is doing behind closed doors to make Will act that way. Because if you watch the video, when Chris Rock made the joke, Will Smith was laughing. It was Jada who got in her feelings. Then all of a sudden he gets up and slapped Chris Rock, bro.
Well, what about the one next to her?
Who?
There's somebody who was next to her, right?
No, it was just Jada. Jada was just there rolling her eyes, and Will Smith was laughing at the joke when he said G.I. Jane. Will Smith was laughing, visibly laughing. You see him laughing. Then all of a sudden it cuts to Chris Rock talking, and Will Smith comes up and slaps her, bro. He's put under a spell.
I agree.
Under a spell. And he, bro, like I think it was Ringo or Newbury who said it, but I think Jada Pinkett Smith is his handler, and the reason why Will Smith doesn't break up with Jada because I believe he said something in an interview about how he doesn't believe in divorce. Now he's gonna make it work no matter what, and because of that, I feel like that's another reason why Jada is doing what she does, and that's a very great learning lesson for a lot of older men and young black men. The reason why Jada is doing what she's doing because she knows she's going to get away with it.
Facts. That's 100% facts, bro. And I'm telling you that's 1,000,000% facts.
She knows
you can get a woman who is normally good, wholesome, respectful, or whatever else, but you let her know she can get away with murder. All of a sudden, she become Hannibal Lecter.
Hey, that's not no damn joke, bro. That's not no joke. That's the reason why she's letting. She knows she can keep doing it. She knows she can get it because Will Smith is just gonna let that shit slide. Because Will Smith knows, like, perfect example. Look at what Kanye West and Kim Kardashian and that whole situation. You know what I mean? Like, as a black man, you can't speak up for yourself. You can't have no stance because let me tell you something right now. Imagine if Will Smith, everything that Jada did, imagine if Will Smith did the same thing. Do you know how much hate he would get for it? Imagine if Will Smith was sitting on a table talking about how, you know, Jada needs to lose some weight and how, you know, her sex game is not as good. Do you know how people would get on his ass?
They would demonize him.
Yeah, they would make him look so damn bad. Imagine if Will Smith was caught with a younger woman. Do you know how bad they would make him look? This society, their goal is to emasculate and castrate black men to the core. And Will Smith is this is just a pure cuckold right now. Like cuckold, pure cuckold right now, bro. Like, and you can tell Jada runs that relationship. Jada's really running the polyamory, is really doing the polygyny. He got multiple men, and Will Smith can't do nothing about it. And he's just sitting there looking stupid. But it's just to show you that, and this is even another thing. This is just to show you with all this high value man bullshit that even with all the money and the fame in the world, you could still be a cuck. Because look at Will Smith.
And that's exactly it, bro.
It's
because
sad.
She understood when she walked in dealing with Will Smith who he was.
That's what I'm
the
saying.
history on Will Smith is he's always wanted a so-called down hood type chick. He just wanted a pretty one.
And then
it was back even when he was trying to date the girl from Salt and Pepper, and who ended up with Tretch. She turned him down and pretty much broke him. She wasn't the only one.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is she understood the nature of the creature she dealing with. So she broke him the same way she did August Alsina. She broke him emotionally and mentally, then took advantage of him, and now rode him off into the sunset. The difference is August Alsina was supposed to shut up and know his role as a little man, as a little young boy. You my little young plaything. Will Smith knows his role, where he's supposed to shut up and take whatever she says. He's stupid. He got to understand his value. That's why I always say black men need to understand their value. All men in general, but especially black men need to understand their value. Will Smith could divorce her today and have another wife 10 times better. I've seen crackheads in Raleigh who look 10 times better than Will Smith's wife.
Oh, that's fact.
And then you remember his first wife, she was a professional woman. She was, you know, they met on we was working on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. She was a makeup artist. And then you know Jada, you always hear that she's bisexual. That means that, you know, she like that old commercial, sometimes she feels like a nut, sometimes she don't. I mean, you know, and you got a woman like that, you know, I know it's other women, but still that's somebody else. you bring into your relationship. It may be cool. Maybe some nights here she let hey Will, you can watch us. You watch me do my girl, and and he sits off to the side. Nah, hell no. If
That's confusion, bro. That's too much confusion, bro.
yeah,
And that's the thing is too. Remember, Jada Pinkett was always a tomboy. She's only played a girly girl, even in movies, only like 2 or 3 times. She was always a
Jason
tomboy.
Nicholson.
Yeah. Like, bro, if I'm Will Smith, my name holds weight on these streets. When you hear, bro, what the fuck? You think I'd be dealing with some shit like that? I'm Will Smith. I'm the Fresh Prince. I'm iRobot. I am Legend. I hold how many movies? I'm a rapper. I like, bro, my name holds weight. Why the hell would I be sitting, bro? Let me tell you something. That this whole situation just shows that whole high value man bullshit means no goddamn sense. Nothing wrong with making money and being great in life, but if your whole personality is based off of your materialistic things, that whole lead with your wallet bullshit, that's the worst advice you can give to somebody.
Yes, sir. Say that again, Logan. Say that again. That's real talk, bro.
Exactly, bro. It's like how dudes will be complaining about how women be talking, why women only use their bodies and shit, and then you only want men for their body. Like, bro, it's the same thing for you. You only show off your money and then wonder why women only want you for your money. You're leading with your fucking wallet. You have no personality. You ain't got nothing interesting about you. You're the type of guy that when a woman looks at you, she knows that if you had no money, you're a fucking loser. You'd be a loser, bro. You have nothing outside your money. Your money is your image, and your image is your money. Like, this is sad. This is cuckoldry.
All right, hold on. Let me introduce to this other brother. Bro, introduce yourself, please. You want to come in the building?
He dropped out. But
Yeah.
the thing is, like I said, no matter how much we tried to be men. Women want us to be men. You want to be strong. You want to be like that. But at the same time, you either got this choice. You want to be like Will Smith, where you kiss off to your wife, or you want to be like Sean Connery when you slap a woman when it's time to be done. There's no. This is like we can't. We try to find that in between. And that's
Black
the hard
Sean
part about
Connery. Black Sean Connery.
that. Sean Connery.
Sean Connery was wild. Sean Connery was wild, bro.
Yeah, RP to the first James Bond. He liked his martini shaken, not stirred. And that's the thing is, those guys back then, like the Sean Connerys, and I think Robert Mitchums and Humphrey Bogarts, and can't forget one of the biggest slaps of all time, Sidney Poitier in Heat of the Night, when when the white man slapped him and he slapped him back, and he, like every black person in the world, probably went, yes, that feeling of that reassurance that what, I'm a man, and just like you, if you slap me, I'm gonna slap you, and that's the feeling of it. I mean, seeing what that happened to Chris Rock. I mean, I know Chris is a comedian. I know he knows Will. I know he took the high ground, but you had that back of your head. If that was you in that position, even though this man, this is a man who's supposed to be a friend, him, he comes up and he slaps you, would you have taken it?
Yeah, so I just had to ask a quick question. I even asked my friends this as well. But can you guys hear me, right? You guys can hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was just asking this. If someone is bashing Will Smith like that, would Jada do the same for him? Ask yourself that question. Honestly ask yourself that question. Because it seems to me this whole love is really one-sided. Honestly, bro. Like, when you really think about this whole situation, Jada, with this whole entanglement, she literally mocked the man on live TV, mocked about his weight, mocked about his sex game, mocked about everything about this man. Like, bro, do you know how disgusting that is, bro? You take your sex life, your family issues, and put it out for the whole world to see because you just want some attention. And then when Chris Rock was one little joke about your little hairline receding, G.I. Jane, you want to roll your eyes. That's a perfect example of people that love to dish shit out but can't take it. If you don't want people mocking you, don't you dare open your mouth and mock somebody else. Hold your fucking tongue. Simple as that. How do you think it's okay to ridicule and mock someone when the same person does it to you, you want to play victim? You made fun of Will Smith. You mocked Will Smith. You basically castrated Will Smith. You threw away all of his masculinity when there was nothing of it left. And he makes a little joke about you and G.I. Jane. Now you want to act all stush and act all. Let me tell you something, bro. That's the power of the queendom right there. That's what you call the matriarchy. And that was a little glimpse of what what America wants to happen. That's what they want. They want to. So this is a perfect example of sowing discord between brotherhood. That's what it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I like G.I. Jane. It was a great movie. I think Demi Moore. I think that was a sex she was next to striptease.
Hey, brother JT, I gotta get to go do my live stream, man. I appreciate you having me on. You know, shout out to all you fellas. You know what I'm saying, in the panel and everybody that's in the chat, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I'm forward to that in a minute, Cool J. I'm be forwarded to that in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a blessed one now. All right, JT.
You have a blessed one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I agree. Like that, G.I.
What she
Jane
say?
was the beginning of the foolishness, telling you that some little skinny woman, because she decides I want to and shaves her head, she's big and bad as every man and she can outdo every man. That's that foolishness that we're talking about. Because if women were so big and bad, then they wouldn't be getting upset that that dude just decided, hey, I'm gonna pretend to be a woman this year and win the NCAA swimming. They're saying, oh, it's not fair. Oh, he's a man. But y'all won't say that until he won.
Mm-hmm.
And why he got to pretend to be a woman? Let him go heads up with the women without him having to pretend he a woman.
It's like that. You know, the episode of South Park where it had the character, the strong woman who's married to the guy who's the you know, the principal, and how, you know, it's just they had a character he's supposed to like a he looked like a macho man, and you know, and he's competing against women. You know, also in my sport I you know, Underated knows I do stuff about female bodybuilding, and there is transgender people in that sport. Also, there's actually a female bodybuilder who lives as a man but competes as a woman, and that's the thing about, you know, it's double standard that, okay, if a man who can, you know, okay, I'm gonna do a women's sport, then compete against women, win awards, that's unfair. Because the fact that's truthfully that is unfair, because the fact that you're genetically still a man, you have to testosterone in your system. No matter what kind of you know, blockers you take, you still have a certain amount of testosterone. And the thing is, a woman can never be a man. I mean, like I said, I grew up with my mother raised me and my brothers and sisters. I grew up in a single home. My mother, you know, we had all had to play our parts. My older brother, he stepped up where parts where they need to be stepped up when men need to be done. You know, he did that part, and I did that too after he passed away. You know, someone understand a man's place is to do things that needs to be done. If he's not around, if she has to do it, she'll do it. But she understands. She's still always going to understand that there's certain things a man has to do that needs to be done. Because the fact is, sometimes, especially when you're dealing with other men, because if there's an understanding between two men, you know, you know, everything can be settled. And sometimes some men, we look at women as our mothers, our wives, our children, our daughters, whatever else. But still, you know, a woman should also remember that, you know, a man is purpose of a man's life is this truthfulness is to breed, build, and battle. That's about it. That's what we have. Women have more of them. They can get education, they can do this, they can have children, like this or that. But men, we have so few purposes, and we don't want somebody to kind of step aside our purposes and overlook them. You know, like, you know, Father's Day. You know, it doesn't get celebrated as much as compared to Mother's Day, because Mother's Day is during a time where, you know, most people are, you know, still early in the year. And then Father's Day, you know, we should get reminded that we are the ones, even though we don't bear children, we are part of that children. We have an important part. We make sure, like Chris Rock says best, daddy's job is to keep his daughter off that pole. You know, and I work the strip clubs. I don't say this is about making a job, but sometimes you don't want your daughter to be slip and slide and have guys throwing ones at her. But you know, no one says anything about when men do it. You know, that's another situation.
I say this though, that we're gonna talk about near future when these women wants to be men, and I feel that that's the conversation they refuse to not to have, and then when they come, oh, you cannot touch her. Oh, no, you made that choice, so you had to deal with it. But I talk about that in the past and everything. I mean, in the near future and stuff like that. But I say this, that if anybody today that if you have kids, if you have your niece or nephew, and I'm talking to men, and they see a certain disturbance, when they see the disturbance of it, make time for them and tell them the truth. You gotta tell them the truth, man. You gotta tell them the truth. And I know there's some people that ain't gonna like to say that. Okay, okay, brother, no
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. I'm like I said, teach the truth to young black youth. Appreciate what y'all brothers, LCN, CR Senior. Appreciate y'all. I got to do my live stream, and next time we'll talk about this. You know, and before I leave out for one thing for everyone, Valerie.
You know that Valerie, man. I don't hear that Valerie.
Why so serious, son?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you need some. Yeah, he needs some medicine. Yeah, we're going to keep it going. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna have a boxing. I'm gonna have a boxing live at 3:55 today too. Also 9:05. I'm gonna do a special chop up with Sunny Boxing Talk. It's all hooked up and everything. So, but we're going to keep it going. We did have brother Dude, fourth quarter talk. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed my brother TP, brother T Price. He probably doing the live now, and I'm just saying that it has to be order. It has to be stick for us, right? And your brothers keep on talking.
Well, brother JT, before we get back on the topic, since you said boxing, you see, I brought the news to you first. I brought the news to you first about the rumor about the boy Bud.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Tell him again. You tell him again. Who got it first? Who got it first?
Yeah. So remember that.
Yo, Grinda, I gotta get going now.
On the number one grinder first.
That's right. You let them know. I'm the damn good. And when I want to find out something, I got some sources here. You hear that? I got it first. That's right.
I also thank you to everybody's
Yo, Grinda, I gotta get going now, bro.
Okay, thank you.
Yo, salute Grinda, salute cooking with CER. It was an honor talking to both of y'all. Peace.
Thank you.
Yes,
Peace.
sir. Be blessed.
Be blessed.
But yeah, man, that's the biggest thing is we gotta always respect black men, and he's pretending that he was protecting his wife. He wasn't protecting her image. He was protecting her feelings, and we got to understand the difference.
Mm-hmm.
When you're out of pocket, you're out of pocket. You don't have the right to be appalled when you chose most of your career to be bald, but now you got alopecia and you can't grow your hair back. Oh, now it's an issue. No, you chose to be bald most of your career. You wanted to walk around like you was half man, half woman, half amazing your whole career, and now you can't take a little joke. Nah, miss me with that. Chris Rock, I'm telling you, everybody hate Chris. I feel you. I'm a Chris just like you. So I use that little line myself. But I'll tell you this: sue him. Sue Will Smith for everything he got. He slapped you in public. Sue him. I don't respect the fact they're saying that he denied to file charges. No, if a man hits a woman for any reason, she could have tried to stab him, she could have cheated on him, she could have gave him a disease. A man hit a woman for any reason. The state, in every state of United States, they can have the choice for them to pick up the charge. They should have picked up the charge.
Yeah, but you know, I want to talk. You're right. I want to talk about Denzel Washington and another character. The one, oh my goodness, he had a BET now. Tyler Perry. They didn't come to the aid of Chris Rock. They came to the aid of Chris Rock, and that's disturbing.
And that's my thing is, I understand who Denzel is and how he's a teacher, a mentor, and things of that nature.
Disagree with that.
But that teacher mentor has to be there all the time on both sides. You can't oh well, that's my son or that's the guy who I'm closer to. No, you should have been, hey, you was dirty for that. Yeah, the devil do come as soon as something good come for you. He might be the reason for something good happening because you done sold your soul to him. But when you're wrong, you're wrong. You had no business putting your hands on that man, especially over a joke like that. He could have easily said, hey, keep my wife's name out your mouth. And then if he kept going, walked up and slapped him. That's giving him fair warning. That's what men do. Men give other men respect. You didn't respect that man. For one, you slapped him. Two, you slapped him and walked off like you a pimp. You knew he wasn't going to do nothing. You wouldn't have turned your back on any man that you thought was going to do something to you.
And you see how the way how the Oscars was rallying around Will Smith and all that, and that's wrong. I'm like, and I think that I think when I do the next men's panel, we got to talk about that.
Definitely,
we
because
have to talk,
Kanye was killed for just saying that Taylor Swift was wrong, and Taylor Swift and him had that set up. People don't even talk about that no more. They had that set up. It's text message proof that Kanye put that out and showed that they had that set up. That if she wins, what he was going to do to make it bigger for Beyonce and make it bigger for her. They had that set up ahead of time if she won. But nobody talks about that. And every time everybody got something slick to say about Kanye for just having words and interrupting. This man interrupted with words and he slapped the man first.
Mm-hmm.
Over a stupid joke. Your wife is bald-headed. She is a raging feminist, just like G.I. Jane. I don't see what the issue was. Because he laughed first. And that's the part that bothers me the most. He laughed first, and then because she want to ball her face, oh, now you want to go slap him. And they'll probably pay some money, give Chris some endorsements and some deals behind the scene, and pretend it was all fake. No. But if you notice, Chris Rock straightened up to see if he was going to do more than that. He saw him walk away, so he went back to his normal thing. But he was caught off guard and he was shooken up from it. Like, yo, I want to fight this dude or say something crazy. But he stayed professional at all times and nobody gives him credit for that. They say he a punk.
That's an excellent point because you took the words right out of my mouth, brother CR, because I did mention it a little bit, but I would let other brothers to rock it before you came on. That's the key right there. He's stuck in professional. So Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry, why didn't commend Chris Rock for that? Because see, y'all part of the devil's plan. Y'all want to pick and choose which Blackman y'all want to build, huh? Oh my goodness, it's on and popping now. I'm not letting this go. Well, there's certain issues as a man that we need to talk about. See, this is what I'm saying. That this is how you deal with men. You don't deal with men openly like that, especially you know how the system is.
And then my thing is this with Denzel, you can't sit here and promote righteousness and hold hands with Satan. You can't say, well, oh, I know him and he's nice and he's cool, or this woman is okay and I've known them their whole career, or I've promoted their career, or I've done this or that. Oh, well, it's okay for them. Because that's what Moses did. He made excuses for the people. And that's how he found his way not being able to go to the promised land. Denzel can't sit here and say, okay, well, I understand, we got to be strong and black and proud, but it's okay for you to disrespect another black man. Or it's okay any wrong you do because I know you. No. And I'll be honest, I've done that in my past where I didn't get as hard on somebody else because I knew them. Oh, well, I understand. You need to understand that what they're doing is wrong. And Will Smith walking up there and slapping him and saying, oh, well, people can say whatever they want. No, community shows, they call Flavor Flav all types of black crusty coons, black nigga, black darkness, black everything. I'm not going to say all the other stuff because it's YouTube and I don't want them to hurt your channel. But they said all types of stuff to him on normal roasts, on every award show, everything else. But then all of a sudden, it's okay to disrespect somebody. Oh, well, it's okay. How is it okay when the person dark skinned?
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett is a woman who demasculates men and downs men consistently. For no reason. That's not she'll bring stupid stuff up. It won't even be part of the topic.
I'm glad that you jump here because you're a father, right? How many kids do you have, bro?
I got one stepchild. I got, one on the way. Respect.
Okay. See, obviously, I wasn't going to put it out there, but you put it out there, so that's on you. I'm not. You hear me? I didn't say it. Let me stop.
You heard it first here.
Very first here now.
But I got three children as well. So altogether, that's 4 girls and 2 boys.
Okay.
Three girls and 2 boys.
Okay. Now I'm gonna say this, right? Don't you understand this? Did Jada took a troubled minor in the house?
Yeah. And she's supposed to have been helping him.
But
she took advantage of him.
And she took advantage of him, right?
Blatantly.
So I want to know, where's the outrage for that?
That's what I'm saying. Me and you be always talking about where is the outrage of this woman was supposed to take her child's friend into the house to help him.
That is rape.
Pure unadulterated rape in every state and almost every country. Somebody who is mentally on drugs and psychologically impaired, they do not have the right to consent.
And you play on his feelings, and you threw him out because Will was in his feelings. So I want to know, well, where's the outrage for that? Denzel Washington, where's the outrage for that? Tyler Perry, where's the outrage for that?
You know you ain't gonna hear nothing from Tyler Perry because anything to down a black man, he all with it. Even though he loved rubbing and touching on black men, and that's not allegedly. He said it himself. Oh, I just love black men, but he hates black men. Then he says, oh, the situation in his past where men touched him who were black, even when he initiated some of these, and his body betrayed himself. How your body betray yourself? Your body ain't betray yourself when you go back for seconds and thirds. Respectfully.
Really sick. And so how August is right now, he's probably still sick. But Will, you do not want to give him the help, and then your wife manipulate the idea, and you're trying to make it seem that it's his fault.
Then Will Smith go online and say, oh, there's been no infidelity. What you mean? She blatantly said she was sleeping around with another man. You didn't know part of it.
But this is the thing. As people said, it's an open relationship. But this is what I feel. If it's an open relationship, Will, why are you so emotional?
Like I said before, she understood the nature of the creature she's dealing with. She knew that, okay, well, I can say this and that. I can give him his little dream of being with a hip hop R&B type chick, and he's gonna do whatever I say, and I have his wealth for forever. And that's exactly what she did. She stole his wealth, she stole his health, his name, and everything.
This really is crazy, man. It really is crazy that poor thing, he's still suffering, man. And nobody, I'm not saying us, but the media do not want to talk about it. And that's why as you know, brother CER, that's what I had these men panels. So we can help each other, man.
Facts. And the thing is this, Will Smith is suffering. He's stuck under her because he said, oh, well, it's bad relationship for life. And
Yeah,
laugh about it. Because he's going to stay with her forever. I
right.
don't believe in divorce. But I tell you this, let my wife jump out of pocket like that. I'll sign them papers like Usher, cook it in.
Yeah, you got it. There you go. Hey, that's all right. You got this. Hey, look, go ahead. I'm not arguing.
Or you could press play. I'm trying to tell you, I don't believe in divorce. I don't believe in divorce at all. But I'm not going to let you disrespect, demoralize, demean, degrade, and denounce my name and my respect, sitting here completely destroying my self-esteem and laugh about it and think that's okay. And then I'm supposed to fight for your honor? No, remember, I'm fat and I ain't good in bed, and I done got lazy, and I'm not who I used to be. So you fight for yourself, because you big strong woman who don't need no man, but just gonna decide to stay married for namesake. Okay, fight your own battles. You said you're big and badder than me. You run the world. You jump up and fight your own battles. You couldn't do nothing but roll your little eyes. And you are bald-headed. What's the issue? We ain't even gotta do no real research, just a simple Google search will show you that she had these short haircuts and buzz cuts before the so-called alopecia.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm gonna have a boxing show at 3:55. You're welcome to join.
All right, I gotta get the wife, but if I'm back, I'll be here.
Okay, that'll be there, yeah, man. But we gonna stick. Could you stay a few more minutes, or you gotta go?
Oh, I gotta go right now, Kyle.
Okay. This is what. All right, make your last remarks then, please.
All right, respectfully, last thing I want to say is we gotta take accountability for what we do. We have to understand that, keep everything in context. If we're joking, then it's jokes. If I offend you, as Martin Luther King said, let's be disagreeable without being violent.
Violent, right.
And that wasn't even the case of testing his manhood or even really disrespecting his wife. He made a simple joke. If it was out of taste, or out of class, then you say that. You don't sit here and try to demean this man to steal your wife's respect back. She took away her own respect. She emphasizes and loves the fact of her being a masculine woman. So she can't have it both ways. And that's the thing, is we can't have it both ways. Either you big and bad or you're humble. You can't play it both ways. You can't be the victim and the assailant at the same time.
Okay. I want to ask you one more question before you leave. Can I?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Now, as a father, right? You have 4 girls and 1 boy, right?
Three girls, 1 boy.
I mean, three girls and 1.
Two boys. Is the other one's coming?
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Now, as a father, right? As you know, I always talk about, you always be fair, but I do talk about women molest little boys. Am I correct? And
yes,
you be
that happens
talking
often.
about it.
Happened to me.
All right, thank you. Okay, I'm not, and then oh yeah, I'm gonna do a chop up with the brother right here, but he's a busy person. He's gonna let me know, right? Till I confirm that you gonna do
Yes,
a chop
sir.
up with me. That's gonna be soon, but he's a busy person, so we're gonna do that. But I want to ask you a question and tell me if my mindset is right. Now that all this is right happening, right? it's going to be more feminists coming out. Am I correct?
Yep.
Okay. Another question: is it safe to say that it's going to be more? It's going to be more female purifiers going to come out?
Yep.
Now I want people to explain to people why what I'm saying. As you being a father, and then you can leave. I want people to understand it. Why I ask these questions.
Well, the thing is, this is we have to protect our children and protect our little girls from other little girls. We have to protect our little boys from other little girls or little boys. Protect our little girls from little boys. And as a father, you always say, "Well, I gotta protect my daughter from these little boys." No, from them little girls too, and even not just physically, but their mindset. Because that mindset and that energy and that spirit, they'll try to impress that onto your impressionable children, especially your little girls and your little boys as well. Protect your little boys, because a little girl who's out of pocket will easily make your son a victim, and he's the one who he can't run and tell nobody. Your little girl, if you teach her right and respect her, somebody will protect her. You need to protect your little boys. Wow. Don't just let your little girl be protected and your boy be out there alone, because he's the future as well, even more so than the little girl is, because he has to build that future for your little girl.
Wow. And I want to thank you for breaking it down, because that's what I've been saying that's what I'm very concerned on. And I know, and also let me ask you this one more question. This gonna put a further division of the gender war. Am I correct on that?
It definitely is, because they're going to try to, what they're already doing today is they're trying to pretend like, oh, this was protecting women's honor. This was not. This was allowing a woman to constantly do whatever she wants. And then somehow, as soon as somebody tells a joke, as soon as somebody holds her accountable, as soon as somebody give her any pushback, oh, now she gets to play the victim. And the victim mentality pushes a woman into a place of entitlement. I can say and do whatever I want, but you ain't supposed to do nothing to me. That's the princess mindset. Your child is not a princess unless you're a king. And you cannot be a king of somewhere you never been. You lying.
Okay. That's that. Thank you, brother. If you have time, I believe. I'll do it like this. I send the link again for the boxing thing, because I think I sent it, but I'm not sure. But I send it again. I send it through your email, and I send it again. All right. But it's gonna start at a few minutes, 3:55.
All right. If I'm back in time, I'll definitely pull up. If not,
okay,
I'll watch a replay.
Got you. Thank you. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Be safe, bro.
Thank you. I will, as always. That is brother CER in the building. I'm gonna wrap this up because I got two more to go. I got the boxing. I got the underrated boxing talk number 68. That's gonna be great. That's gonna be in a few minutes. So I gotta get ready for that. And also 9:05 tonight, the finale. I would do a chop up with the one and only Sunny Boxing Talk. You know, that's day one. That's part of the day one family right there. So that's 9:05 tonight. So I want you to stay tuned. Like I told y'all, I be having some stuff coming through. I told y'all I got some stuff coming through. And so watch out for that too. I got some more stuff coming through too. And if you just got it from brother CER, I'm gonna do a chopper with him. So I got some stuff coming. But I want to thank y'all. A part 2 of the Underrated Men's Talk. I wish there was some more man come, but it's all right. We got it done anyway. The Underrated Men's Talk, hurting each other as black men. This is part 2. We did the other one like a few hours ago with brother Ebo Sosa. I want you to go check it out too. That also great information on that. I'm just saying this. Men, let's take care of each other. We got to stop going against each other. We got to stay away from some toxic women and some toxic men. If the man don't think that you're worth on this earth, leave them alone quick. Because they cannot go to battle for you. You go to battle in the war, you know, you gone. They don't care about you because they want to be around toxic. You know, and I'm sorry. I mean, honestly, I ain't trying to be around no toxic. No man, nah. I can't do it. Because it's not hurt. It's not helping me. When another man don't think about your life, I mean, you got to think about your life, but I'm just saying in a war, another man wants you dead because he want to protect toxic. Nah, I can't be around it. Can't do. Not meaning from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to be watching. If I see anything that did contrary of us as human beings, what God installed in us, nah, I can't be around y'all. I can't. I be around from distance. I just hide by, but I can't work with y'all. No, because there's a right way to do things, and there's a wrong thing to do things, and we cannot play no fences. We gotta stop that. We see it, and then we gonna close our eyes and do something. No, God, be well. God be in order, man. And the other men do not want to be in order. Let them go. Turn them loose. Young and old. And Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry, it don't surprise me. You should be shaming yourselves. I don't have no respect for y'all. If any man that think it's okay that another man I saw another black man, I don't have no respect for you. I don't, even in this space. I don't care if you got a small channel, big channel. I don't have no respect for you. I don't have no respect for you. Women, same thing. I don't have no respect for you. I don't have nothing for you. I ain't got nothing for you, man. I ain't got nothing for you, man. Yeah. I ain't got nothing for you, man. I ain't got nothing for you, sis. Nah, I ain't got nothing for y'all. Public enemy, bro. Yo, 3:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Underrated Boxing Talk, number 68, is coming in a few minutes. 3:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in a few minutes. This one, and also after that, 9:05. Sunny Boxing Talk will chop it up with me tonight. But this one, men, let's be good to each other. Let's keep on fighting for each other because we need it more than ever. This one is Ghost. Peace. Ghost.